So tell me a little bit about your company.
So I own or took over a mainly NHS dental practice in 2018, and I saw the growth potential for the business to grow a private aspect of it. And having had no previous business experience, felt that I needed some support in directing this growth, and approached Action Coach.
Superb. What did you want to get out of working with Jenny and working with Action Coach?
So what I wanted through working with Action Coach, and particularly with Jenny, was to provide some direction for the growth of the business, to learn some business strategies, some business skills, because working previously as a dentist, we have no training in that. And yes, to learn the fundamentals of running a business. And the Action Coach structure appealed to me as a scientist. It seemed very organised and very structured, so that's why I felt that that was the most appropriate for me.
Superb. And how has the experience been in reality compared to what you expected?
The experience of coaching has actually exceeded what I thought it might be. I felt initially it would be a little bit more just talking, but actually applying the skills that I was being taught, I felt myself growing as a business person, and my understanding of business has increased exponentially. And I feel that had I not done the coaching, I definitely would not be in the position that I am in now, which is fantastic.
Superb. And if you had to describe the results you've got out of it, how would you describe that?
Results that I have gained through the coaching, obviously financially, has been fantastic, because it's allowed me to focus the growth of the business, which has improved my turnover, no doubt about it. And the growth of myself as an employer and a manager, my personal growth, I can't put a price on that one really, because that's going to carry me through all the years subsequently.
Brilliant. Okay. Do you know what the financial numbers look like, Barbie?
Off the top of my head, so well, I know that my turnover increased by, the turnover of the business from buying it has increased by 20%.
Okay.
Up to this point. Yeah, my first accounting year anyway.
Okay. So what difference has coaching made for you and for your business?
Coaching, the experience of coaching, I think has directed the focus of the business. It's been much easier to drive the particular things that are going to increase the financial gain to the practice and make it become more slick. I think had I not been doing coaching, the tendency would have been to float a little bit, whereas actually the coaching and the focus of the coaching has meant that there's been much more specific applications of or to the business that has driven that growth much faster than it would have done ordinarily. So I do feel that I probably would have got there eventually, but not as quickly.
Okay. And from a personal point of view, what difference has it made for you?
Personally, definitely can't put a price on it, because the coaching, and Jenny has been a friend as well as a mentor, has just listened when she's needed to. It's been absolutely priceless being able to just voice concerns that you may feel are just silly, but to have somebody to listen and to then pick it apart and make sense of it all, because life floats along around you, and as a business owner it can be difficult to separate personal life and professional life, and it is very helpful to have somebody to just listen.
Brilliant. And would you recommend working with Jenny and working with Action Coach?
I absolutely and wholeheartedly would recommend working with Action Coach, and Jenny in particular. I've found her approach both very professional and very engaging, and I would consider her now to be a friend. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. What would you say to someone who's thinking about working with Jenny or with Action Coach?
And again, what would I say to them?
Yeah. So if somebody said to you, I'm thinking about doing this, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? What would you say?
So I would say if you were thinking of having some coaching or working with Jenny, absolutely go for it. Have a think about how much time you want to allocate to your self-development, and make sure that you can actually give the time yourself to make the most of it. But absolutely, as a self and business development prospect, I would go for it wholeheartedly.
Brilliant. Okay. And is there anything else that you'd like to say?
Thank you. You've been absolutely brilliant for me, and for where I was and where I've got to. It's also, I strangely and probably a bit annoyingly for you, it's given me quite a lot of confidence, but also it has made me reflect on my own limits, I suppose, because I think it's made me realise that I'm not invincible. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I can't just plow on and be okay at everything. I also need to respect that bit of my life that's not at work.